Okay, so this is a helmet lock this is from a Kawasaki, actually technically a 1987 Kawasaki 454 LTD, but I'm pretty sure they use this lock on a lot of years and a lot of different bikes. So it's a wafer style tumbler or lock, and I'll show you that in a minute. And to take it apart, we just take this screw out here. In, and then the cap comes off, and then you'll see the teeth there for the turn mechanism. So what we'll do is we'll tap that out as well. Okay. See that? And then the rod has teeth on it, and that, as you can see, that just pulls out. Now, I'm going to show you this in a little bit more detail because it's easy to see when you have the lock assembly out, but hopefully we'll get a good look at this. You can see that, hopefully, that gold tab right there. Okay, you got to take that and push it down. And once it's out of the way, this lock will push out, we hope. And take a little closer look at it here. There we go, it's pushing out. So now you can see that it's the last wafer here. And it sticks up extra high, and that's what retains it. So you got to push that down from inside, because it pops up and catches on that lip, and that's what holds it in. So you just got to push that down, and then it'll slide forward. So to rekey it, have our motorcycle key here. You'll see that when I put this in, the tabs start to get pulled down. Now, if you look carefully, I'll make sure I get you the right angle there, you'll see that one tab, and there may be more than one, but in this case, one tab doesn't go flush. You'd have to push it down to get it to go flush. And that would prevent the lock, the cylinder, from turning inside. Okay? So all we have to do is make it so that that one also gets pushed down. Now in the case of these wafers, and in this particular lock, if we look at the key, and hold it up there approximately to where it's going to go, you'll see, let me see if I can do this with a pointer. You'll see that this high spot here is meant to push down on this wafer. This high spot's pushed down on this wafer. Make sure I have that right. So that's basically what we're trying to do, is line these up so that the right ones get pushed down and get pushed down far enough. Now, there's two ways to do that. This one here, you can see that this, again, let me get that lined up. It's a little bit more like this. Yeah. Hopefully that shows up well. So this one's not getting pushed down. Let's put it that way. This one right here. So there's one or two ways you can do it. One is just take that out But I mean, you want to keep the pins in and make them the same. I mean, the wafers, and make them the same. Now, that's what they refer to as a wafer. And then there's a spring down in here. Get my key out of the way. That's a wafer. And then the spring is right there. Okay? So now a wafer, other type of lock is a pin lock, which is just basically like a very small dowel pin that pushes up instead of these wafers. So what we're going to do is just take that, move it forward one, and you'll notice that not all these are filled. That's just how they do it. And I moved it forward to, from this slot to this slot. And then I'll put the wafer back in, making sure that this tab is on the correct side so that it pushes on the spring. Now, we get all those in there, and then we push the key in again. Oop, I guess I was incorrect about, oh wait, that was just some grease. There's a couple that I put some WD-40 on this to make it move a little bit better. There's all kinds of different things you can use. Maybe if it's an outside thing, you'd want to use a silicone spray or maybe even a white lithium. But it's just a note. But now you can see that the keys are all flush now. And that allows, on the top and on the bottom, I've had ones that have pushed out the bottom too far. Now that they're all flush, when we put it back in the cylinder, I mean in the housing, it'll be able to turn properly. So, you know, all we have to do that is find a little screwdriver, there it is, and I just take that and I push that down. Let me see if I can do that better for you. It would help if I did it the right way. Okay, so doing it on the wrong side, of course, and then so we take that tab and we lay it in there. And we take the screwdriver and we push it down. And then it slides back in. Then all we have to do is first put the rod back in and pull it all the way to the left so that when we put the gear here back in, and then we just got to remove it. Just happened to be, just get that one tooth, just pull the rod back so that one tooth lines up. And now we'll push back into place. Put the cap on, that holds everything down. Screw. Okay. And that's it. Now it matches the key you have.